Oh no. So sorry. I'll bring some tissues for you.
Thank you, but I should change my clothes.
I'm really sorry.
Never mind. Because in the afternoon I have a photo shoot in Eiffel Tower, I can't stay like this all day.
Really? Are you Alessandro, the new model?
Yes, do I know you?
I am the stylist who is supposed to prepare your outfit.
Oh, what a coincidence. What's your name? Are you Ashay?
Yes, it is me. No worries, I will bring some clothes for you.
So, Ashay, where are you from?
I am from Turkey, Istanbul. And you?
From Italy. Rome. Have you ever been there?
No, but I would love to. And what about you? Have you been to Istanbul?
Yes, I have. It is a beautiful city, I was really impressed.
What did you like the most?
The Bosphorus, it is amazing. Is it cancelled? Really? Okay, call me later. If it is cancelled, we can walk around and go back to hotel. Would you like it?
Yeah, sounds great. Let's walk. Maybe we can make next photo shoot in Istanbul. Would you like it?
It would be amazing.
I think so.
By the way, do you have plan for tonight? Shall we have dinner together?
I have no other plan. We can eat together. Where do we meet?
At Hotel's restaurant at 8 p.m.
Okay, good idea. It is nice to see you again.
For me too.
I'm really hungry. Shall we order? I want to eat a pizza.
Okay, I will eat kebab. This hotel's restaurant cooks all kinds of cuisines.
Yes. Alessandro, I am quite interested in your culture and cuisine. Can you tell me more about your culture?
I can talk about the history of pizza. Pizza was a flatbread known with name of focaccia. Pizza was commissioned to Queen Margherita in Naples. Then other people evolved by adding tomato sauce, then mozzarella, basil and olive oil. Now pizza is eaten in Italy by people around the world. People go to this country to try this dish.
It reminds me our dish, Lahmacun. What type of pizza do you like most?
My favorite one is margherita with French fries.
Oh, I think diavolo is better, but margherita is also a good one. I like spicy food, that's why I like diavolo more.
While I was in Istanbul, I heard a story about two men named Karagöz and Hacivat. Can you tell me more about them?
Of course. They were construction workers who were working on the construction of the Grand Mosque. They used to talk too much, made jokes to each other a lot. Other people were watching them, so the construction slowed down a lot. Because of this, they were executed by Sultan. After their death, the other workers made a kind of theater imitating Karagöz and Hacivat, as they liked them so much, and they missed them. In time it turned into a shadow play. Even though there are few people who practices this art, today it is still an important part of our culture.
I like the story, I want to know more.
Nice, I can tell you more, of course.
Can we talk about it on Facebook when we go back?
I don't have a Facebook account. I can give you my phone number.
I would love to. Would you mind if I sat on this chair?
Of course not. You may sit down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, sorry disturbing you, but could I take the newspaper?
Yes, of course. Not a problem.
Thank you so much. My name is Alessandro.
Not at all. My name is Ashay.
Nice to meet you, Ashay. I am a tourist here. I like traveling a lot. But because of the pandemic, I have to stay in the hotel for a while like the others. What about you?
I am a university student. But this is my gap year. And I wanted to travel to some countries that I really want to learn something about.
Sounds great. Where are you from, Ashay? And what countries have you visited recently?
I am from Turkey. I have visited Egypt, Spain and finally France. What about you, Alessandro? Where are you from?
From Italy.
Oh, really? I always want to visit this beautiful country. I have heard many good things about it.
What did you hear about it? I know my country is amazing. I hope you will have a chance to visit it soon in the future. What do you study at university?
As I like reading about different cultures, I study literature. I learned some ancient stories about different cultures. They were interesting. Do you know any old stories about your country?
I know a lot of stories about my country. What do you mean old stories? Are they about Italian culture, myths or historical ones?
I really want to learn any stories about your culture. Could you tell me?
The foundation of Rome, an interesting story you have to learn. Here is the story. I can show the details about it on the net. According to the tradition, on April 21st, 753 BC, Romulus, his twin brother, Remus, founded Rome, on the site where they were sucked by a she-wolf, as orphaned infants, according to the legend. Excuse me, would you like anything?
Yes. A cup of coffee, please.
Me too. And a glass of water, please. 2 cups of coffee and a glass of water. Anything else?
No, thanks.
No, thank you.
What an interesting story it is.
Yeah. What about the stories about your country? Do you have a lot of stories?
Yes, we have lots of stories. If you wanted to learn one, I can tell you. Up to me, it is the most interesting one that I've ever learned.
Sounds good. It will be great, hearing an amazing story.
Okay. This story takes place in Istanbul. In old times, there was a king and he had a daughter. One day a fortune teller came and told him that his daughter would die when she became 18. After hearing that bad prophecy, he decided to protect his daughter, and he built a castle on a small island far from the land. The destiny hadn't been changed. One day on her birthday, she received a fruit basket. When she wanted to take a fruit from the basket, suddenly a snake showed up and killed her with a bite.
So sad.
Yes, unfortunately.
Sorry, 2 cups of coffee and a glass of water. Thanks.
Did you hear any stories? Where are you from?
I'm from Italy. What about you?
I'm from Turkey.
Wow, what a nice place. Can you teach me something about your country? I've never been there.
Yes, my country is a special one. We have a lot of interesting places to visit. Our culture is very ancient and there are also so many stories to tell.
Really? I am very fond of stories. Can you tell me one?
We have the decor cut stories.
Pardon? Can you explain to me what decor cut stories are?
They are instructive stories for everyone. They teach important things. They are ancient, but still reliable. They are legends. The main characters are heroes from the Middle Ages. They are about ancient tribes, maybe the progenitors of the Ottomans.
Also in my country there are some ancient stories, typical of my native region, Campania. They are related to some traditional popular masks, such as Pulcinella. They are also still reliable. Pulcinella stands for the representative of all Neapolitan people. He's the soul of the citizens. He can represent the bad and good of Naples.
So, why don't we tell each other a story?
Great idea. Who's going to start?
Maybe you'll be the first one.
That's okay. Once upon a time, there was a young lady named Alessia. She was pretty, but a bit shrewd. She was from a rich family in Naples, and she lived with her parents and her two sisters in a big house. Her father was a doctor, while her mother was a housewife. She used to spend her time reading romantic novels. One day, she had a walk with her sisters in the center of Naples. The streets were crowded, so they were forced to walk slowly. While they were walking, they met by chance three poor boys. They were tall and handsome. Alessia didn't want to talk with them, because they were from a different social class, so she wanted to leave their company. Her sisters had a different idea, and they left Alessia alone. She saw her sisters and the boys who were having fun, but she didn't join them because she was proud and full of prejudice. So she decided to come back home. While she was almost near her house she met a very elegant boy, and they started to talk. She was impressed by his rich clothes. They were walking, when they saw a poor beggar. The boy treated this guy very badly, and Alessia could realize his real nature. All of a sudden she understood that the external appearance isn't the reflection of one's real nature. So she left the rich boy alone, and came back to her sisters. They could spend a very nice day together, and Alessia learned an important lesson: no matter what you have, but what you are.
Alessandro, wow. This is a very nice story conveying an important message. Now it is my turn.
Okay, I'm listening. Just start.
Once upon a time, there was a man called Rule, and he thought he was the strongest man in the world. He built a bridge over a river, and he took money from people who passed the bridge. He thought this was the reason for his manly features. One day, a person died over the bridge, and he got angry and wanted to fight Azrael, the death angel. Over this rebellion, God sent Azrael to take the life of Rule. Rule couldn't catch Azrael, and finally he believed in the God and its only presence. But God said, there is only one way he would be forgiven. A life should be sacrificed. So he asked his parents. Neither his mother nor his father agreed to die. Rule, who believed he was going to die, went to his wife to say goodbye. But his wife agreed to be sacrificed. Rule said to God that Azrael should take both of their lives, or leave them alive. And God gave them 140 years of life, and took his mother's and father's lives.
Your story is very effective. It makes us reflect that no one should be against God, and that no one should live as arrogant. And money is not everything in life.